yeah, the thin white Duke, and just a week before my wife left, I dyed my hair black, and I was thinking it's time for something new, and I'm sorry, but the thin white Duke died, and because something died, well, with her leaving me, and especially after everything we went through, and I think now it's time for something new, and the music got a little darker. It, it's strayed more away from the metal, and it got something funky in it and something bluesy, which is it is a little darker, and as I'm going from station to station in this life, and I can never find an equilibrium, and I thought I found it because I really was I was so sure I was going to grow old with that lady, and I was so sure of it, and I was so happy with my adapted life in conformity that I really came to understand that even though it is what I crave, I cannot have it. I have tried before, but it's not put away from me, and I hope that then surely there are people who find that, and I am very happy for them. Sometimes I say to myself, I wish I wasn't that complicated. I wish I was simple. I wish that I didn't always think about everything, and I didn't have all those ideas in my head of how it's gonna be if this, and well, what happens tomorrow, and I wish I could live by the day, and but that's not in me, and I think it's kind of sad, but I am a passenger on a train, and just like Elton John's song, this train ain't gonna stop anymore. And now I understand that I have to go through the ride, and I have to do this, and there is no choice anymore for me. It's the only thing I can do really good, and it's the only way for me to live my life still with sincere emotions, because it's very hard uh, being married twice so young, and well, having two children of one you nearly see, and always try to do the best. I was always studying. I've got a few degrees, academic degrees, and then I've got an accident, and with the accident, it makes it very hard to have a normal 9 to 5 job, because I have to conform myself to the days that I'm in pain or not, or less, because I'm always in pain. And yeah, that's a hard thing, and well, going through so many things, and going to the accident, going to the the disease I had for more than 2 years, and even the treatments, the chemos, and then knowing that all the time, I in reality I was alone, and and well, that hurt me a lot, and so uh, someone has to have a goal, and you have to stay sane, and to stay sane you have to do something. You can't just sit down and stop living. That's not possible. That's not for me. That's not an option, at least. I always strive to do something, and I have achieved many things in my life. I've I've made a foundation that helps physically disabled. I did it to cope with my own accident 2 years after I had my accident, but it was, and it is still a success, and we helped more than 2,000 people to have computers at their home that which they can use with their disability, and with which they can communicate and do their administration with, and help them through difficult things in life, to help them cross boundaries. And it's something that gives me such a joy, to give something. And now it's another step. Now the step will be going back to music. After 10 years, it will be hard. It will be very, very hard, because I've been 10 years ago. I was playing with my guitar and singing with my guitar on every stage where I could, and now nobody knows me anymore, and my style has changed, and my music has changed, my voice has changed, and yeah, it will be very hard, and I know that, but that's not a problem, and I'm going to start at the bottom again, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Well, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I really like it, and I'm very anxious to see the interview, and I know that I should do something about my us. Yeah, that's better. You can hear my latest song, and it's called Damaged Goods, and well, you will post URL where you can hear it for free, and it's the first song of the new album, and the song really sets the mood for this album, and I'm I'm really hoping also to do something with a band I used to manage, and they grew, they became well known. I'm not going to name them at this moment, because I haven't talked with them about it, my ideas yet, but I really hope that we will be open for it, and I really hope that my songs will help you get through the nights. I feel less lonely, and feels that somebody knows, that they know the feeling of where you've been. I'm Bastien. You can look me up on Google, and you can hear my music at www.showcase.com/Kimarnu. So it's www.showcase.com/Kimarnu. Kimarnu is KIMARNU. So thanks already for listening to my music, and please leave a comment, and any comment, and I like especially the ones of critical listeners, because tips are also very welcome, even though I worked for years with bands, and I was the one that had to be the critic. It's very hard to be critical on yourself. That's very hard. It's something that not many people can do, really listen to what they're doing at that moment. And well, if you got any tips, I'm much obliged to to receive them. So thanks, and for the fans I already have, I want to thank them for the support, especially the last 2 years, when my only musical creations were on Facebook, and they really helped me a lot, and they also gave me the motivation to go back into music again. So I wish to thank you all, and well, I hope that soon you will be able to buy my first single. Cheers.